Ciao, everybody. Welcome back to the JuveCorner cast podcast edition, everybody. Welcome. My name is Gio. We got Angelo right here as well.
Ciao.
And possibly Reno, possibly later on tonight. So, guys, like I said, before we get into it, make sure to like, subscribe, follow all of our socials because, guys, we're only, 6 subscribers away from 500. So, guys, hit the subscribe button if you are new. And also let me know in the comments in the chat as well for any questions about Juventus, and also pop in to say hi, of course. And guys, we'll get into it. We'll cover everything, including Thiago Motta's press conference. We're going to go into that with the post-game press conference for Thiago Motta. And we're going to give our analysis about everything, about the lineups, about the player ratings as well. We're going to do that. Angelo got you covered with the player ratings as well, so we're all fine with that and everything. So we got everything there. And guys, it's a good day, but also it's a not good day. So let's get into it. Let's jump right into it. Angelo, what's going on, buddy?
What's going on, man? How are you?
Doing good, man. It's like I said, it's been crazy. Especially I had to get home. I watched only a little bit of the first half. Got home around the second half, and hey, what can I say? I mean, we weren't clinical enough today. We scored finally after 3 games not scoring. So definitely, I would say a little bit better in terms of the finishing, but in terms of defending, especially at the last moments, my gosh, come on,
And
come
and
on.
ironically, defending has been kind of our strong suit because it's been 0-0 games.
Yeah, yeah,
So
exactly.
defending has definitely been something we've been succeeding in. But offensively, yeah, it was nice to get us a goal, but we gave up one back to that tie, 1-1,
Yeah,
0-0. But
and it
it's
was
actually
last minute.
yeah, and
Exactly.
exactly. 90 plus, but it's also funny. We could have actually had that game 2-1 if you want to give that goal in the last minute,
Mhm.
because Conceição had a ball that hit the post. Unlucky. I mean, it was
Yeah,
great maneuver and an unlucky finish, but it happens. I mean, like I said, unfortunately, we gave that goal up in the 90 plus, so it brings us back to our situation of a tie. But it was nice to see us score and start to get that ball moving forward even more. But like I said, it's we get one and then we lose the other.
yeah. No, that's how it is for this Juventus right now, especially when we have Danilo playing for almost the whole game. So what are you gonna do when that happens? I think he did play the whole game too. So I mean, we'll say hello. Let's talk about it in the chat as well. We also got my friend Anthony. Anthony, Ciao Gio and Angelo says Motta has gotten to manage the game better for you guys. 100%. I think Motta for the past couple of games hasn't been getting them games right, as we've been seeing.
Yeah, this has not
He,
been good for him.
I just don't think that he knows where I don't know with the players, but it's a lot of work needs to be done in terms of Thiago Motta's game management, preparation, and also I think the intensity is way too much in training because 9 injuries, that's not helping. We're talking about 9 now. And Vlahovic and McKennie were supposed to come back for this game. What's happening? What's happening? We need to know what's going on. So latest news on those, they will be back for the next game. Same thing with possibly Nico Gonzalez could make a return for the Bologna match. So let's
That would
hope we
be
can
that would be
recruit
very
some
good.
players. Man, if we could get these guys, for sure.
I'd like to also add something. Sorry to go back on the game. There's
Yeah.
almost that own goal in the first half. I don't know if anyone saw
Yeah. The own goal,
that.
yeah.
That was almost an own goal there. I mean, not one of those crazy ones, but I forgot who it hit off of. Our keeper grabbed that, but that was also poor. Just a little, if you want to say a little foreshadowing in that second half, we were starting to see poor glimpses in the first half as well. But no, I
Yeah.
just wanted to add that because I was like, that was also another sloppy moment in the back aside from the 90 plus.
Yeah, no, 100% agree. We definitely need to do better, I think, in terms of when we score, we need to learn how to score more. Not just that, but our defending. Where was that? What was that in the past couple minutes? And Bangula giving away a pass, even though he's young, still, you're going to get criticized for that. What's happening with that? And not just that, but I forgot who was on that. right or something side. If it was Danilo or Cambiaso, it's your fault on that goal, especially with that cross. And who was marking Rebic? I need to know. Gatti was playing. Kalulu, what happened for that goal? Why, I just don't know, man. And the thing I have to bring up also is Mr. Kenyan Yildiz. Why is he very invisible in the past couple games? I don't know.
He started off very strong. I don't know what was going on. Not start off, but like recently, previous to this game. I mean, he was scoring, he was producing. I don't know. I feel like not just this game too. Even the last game, these last two games have not. He's not shown that Yildiz that we were getting glimpses of before when he was scoring, creating, and just creating just that better atmosphere on the pitch.
Yeah, exactly. And the thing is, I also think that we need to find a better, I would say, ground standing point, right? I mean, look at what's happening. I mean, come on, come on. We need to do better. We need to do better. And I don't care. We need the win. We needed the win. We really needed this win. You can't fumble like that. You can't fumble like that, especially in the last minutes. It's just not it. You're going up against a Lecce that hasn't even done very well this season. They, in my opinion, you should be beating them 3-4-0.
Juventus should
Seriously,
not be tying a team of that caliber.
exactly.
I mean, we're here. This
Yeah,
is Juventus. When you're looking at how you want to compare Juventus to Lecce, is we're here, they're down here,
yeah, and maybe even below, even
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 below.
below this. Like, look at
Below.
that. Like,
Well, I'm just trying to keep it in
seriously.
the frame so people can see my
Yeah,
other hand. But
yeah, yeah,
exactly what you're saying. Like the point we're trying to make here, guys, is that when you think of Juventus, you're thinking of the top of the top. When you're tying a
exactly.
team like that, and then you're trying to go out and play in Champions League and create this status for you, how do you want people to look at you when you're tying a team like that? And yeah, no, 2K champion right there. Our 10 is still invisible, and it's showing. It is showing in these games.
Yep. Same thing I think with Coop Miners. My God, what is happening? Seriously. Got subbed off before the Rui goal. Before the goal, Rui was there. Yeah, Rui. Come on, come on, come on. It needs to be better. We need to be better. I don't care what the injuries. They're there, and they have to perform. They have to perform. They're getting paid a lot of money just to even be on the pitch,
Just
or
because
even
some
to be on Juventus.
just because
Seriously.
someone's hurt, someone else is hurt, doesn't mean that gives you a reason not to play well, not to produce because you're not 100%. If anything, if you're a team, that's where you should be picking up the slack and trying to keep it going until they could come back and then everyone else could start contributing again.
And then Fagioli. What the heck? Fagioli making some sloppy passes in midfield, not controlling the dictative play. What is happening? I don't know what's happening with Fagioli, but there's a lot of Juventus transfer news, guys, about Fagioli supposedly leaving already in January Mercato.
Yeah,
Him, Danilo, what's going to
well,
happen? Let's
I, I,
see.
I don't know if you guys have seen, I put a video, I'll say probably about a week or two ago, speaking, maybe a little more, speaking on Fagioli and how his agents are starting to look elsewhere for him. So hopefully, if he goes, then it gives us some flexibility to grab someone that's more useful in his replacement.
Yeah, and not just that, Angelo, but we Lamb Chop says here, woohoo, 500 subscribers by Christmas. No way.
By Christmas,
Come on.
maybe end of the stream, guys. Come on,
Guys, at the end of the stream, we have six. We only need 6 subscribers.
tell
Come on,
tell your
guys.
friend, tell your friends to come on the stream and subscribe.
Subscribe.
Yeah,
Subscribe now, guys. I'm telling you right now. We are 6 subscribers away from 500. That's our goal. So
if you know anyone who's a City fan, tell them to come on here because we're ready. We're ready for them.
yeah, we're ready. Oh yeah, yeah,
We're
we're
ready for
ready for
them.
the city. Yeah, come on,
We're,
guys.
we're ready for them, and tell them also to subscribe.
Yeah,
Tell them
yeah,
also to subscribe.
come on, guys.
We
Get
we
all the city fans in here.
we may be enemies on the pitch, but we appreciate the subscribers. We appreciate it.
100%, 100%. And back to the topic as well. I mean, just had to bring that comment out because that was just too funny. But yeah, no, 100%. I think that the way that we came out, I think that we have the capabilities to really do good. We have the quality to do good. But my question is, when will our big guys like Coop Miners, Yildiz, who else? Conceição on a regular basis, when he starts scoring more. When can they really, Vlahovic when he comes back, right? Can they be very consistent going forward, especially when they're all together? I don't know. I don't see it, especially with, our injuries. I can't tell. I can't tell. And this is the biggest problem. I'm not blaming everything on the injuries. We deserve to draw. We deserve to draw. The game, we deserve it. We deserve to draw. I mean, and around the 68th minute when we scored, it was a big, I would say, okay, we were playing okay, right? We were playing a little bit better because we're winning. But then we all knew, man. We all knew, man. We all knew. We all knew. And like I said, this is really, really, really concerning for this Juventus. You can't be tying to a Lecce side. Seriously. You
Well,
can't.
I do have a question. When these guys come back, hopefully, do you think we should maybe switch the formation? Because clearly something's not working on the offensive end.
I don't know about switch the formation. I think the formation is good. It's just look at I think
Or
where our
here's a better
players
one.
are. Look at where
Yeah,
our players are,
I was
right?
gonna say here's a better one. Keep the formation, but move players around in certain areas.
Yep, we got Cooper here as well. He's a Arsenal fan. He's coming to support from the True Gooner channel, guys, and go subscribe to them. Go subscribe.
True Gooner.
Yeah, go subscribe to my guy Josh, man. He's been supporting my channel as well. So guys, like I said, go subscribe to his channel as well. I already shouted them out in our group chat and our Discord as well. So like I said, guys, go check them out. And yeah, no, 100%. We're getting some Arsenal fans up in here, which I actually like because we need to talk about the Prem, especially what coming up with City. The City game coming up as well. And Cooper knows a little bit more City than we do right now because we're not really familiar, even though we do watch them, but we're not really familiar when they come up against Italian teams, or like teams like our Arsenal. But like I said, I mean, they're not even doing well right now either. They just like what? Their sixth game in a row that they lost. Seriously. But hey, I mean, at least we're not losing. But at the same time, every tie that we do, it feels like we're just losing the points. We're just losing. We're basically giving up on the Scudetto. Because now Napoli over here sitting on 32 points. They're ringing on the door saying, "Hey, what are we doing?" And then not just that, but the Fiorentina game, Inter game got suspended or abandoned because of the sad tragedy that happened today with Eduardo Bove. Had a cardiac arrest on the pitch while he was playing. So, hopefully he's okay. I heard the reports that he did find some consciousness. So I just hope that he is okay because it's definitely not a good thing when a player goes down like that. But Angelo, what else? I mean, what do you think?
On the topic of the game, yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
on the topic of the game, like I was saying before, maybe when these guys come back, because we're missing a lot of players. When we get hopefully our full squad back, I agree. I think maybe we should be moving players into different areas. Like you brought up in, I believe, our last stream was maybe moving Yildiz into the midfield as that 10 role. Because I just feel like there needs to be some sort of switch because nothing's working. Yes, we scored, but we gave up a goal. And in that game, we should be putting in not just one goal, we should be putting in 2 or 3 goals. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
Yeah, exactly.
it's now because it's a little disappointing. I understand maybe against Villa, we're not going to be putting in because that's Champions League, different level teams. But against the weaker teams, and I feel like this is starting to turn. Yes, it's a player's fault, but now I feel like it's also starting to switch more into coaching errors.
Yeah, no,
And
I think it's just
he's
it's
not
coaching error.
managing. He's not managing it right. And I don't know if it's because he's never managed a team with the caliber of Juventus,
Yeah.
where this team is now playing Champions League and Serie A, where you have a lot of guys going on international break. All that, I don't know, but I feel like he needs to start doing something different because whatever's going on right now is not leading us to any wins.
Yeah, and guys, we will talk about Thiago Motta's post-match conference as well because there was definitely a big question mark that came up from a reporter as well about Yildiz. about the 10 rule. So let's see what happens. I mean, I'll read it out with the whole press conference, and we'll go through each section that they asked, the big important parts of the press conference. But guys, I mean, like I said, Thiago Motta needs to do better. There's no excuse anymore. No excuse. We are already in December. We have a lot of games. I mean, hey, listen. I'll take. Listen, we are in the building stages. It's going to be rough for the first couple months, but guys, we can't afford to be losing to or tying to a Lecce side. Which
I feel
is
like it's
surprising.
been.
We haven't even lost. We haven't even lost, which I'm very surprised. We haven't even
I,
lost.
I feel like it's not really downhill, but like we need to be. We're going like this right now. We need to start going upward.
Yeah,
Like we're we're just we. It feels like right now we've just plateaued, and we're there's no other jump. It's like we're tying. All right, we're not. I feel if we were going down, then we'd be losing, but we're not losing. So we're just
yeah,
going like this. We need to start getting the climb. We need to start exceeding and pushing and just becoming better and hitting new levels each time we come on the training pitch. And then once the weekend rolls around or the weekday when we have a match, whenever match day rolls around, there needs to be some sort of growth that's shown. And I feel like there hasn't been growth that's been shown. I just feel like we come out and we're like, all right, we could already see how this game's going.
exactly. And
It's not like,
the
all right,
biggest thing,
wow, this is so much better. I haven't uttered that statement. I haven't said, wow, this is better. I was just like, okay, same thing as last week.
yeah, it literally was. It's basically the same thing as last week, but just like with at least two goals. But you can't be conceding, especially in the last minute. I can understand, Lecce conceding in the last minute, because like I said, their defense is like it's been so leaky this season as well. So, but and ours have not, which is a big surprise that they actually did score. But
We actually did concede against Villa. Remember? We got the foul
oh, I
called
know,
back.
yeah, you're right, you're right. Against Villa, my gosh, if we would have
We
lost that
we,
game,
we, we got the foul called back to our favor.
that would have been
So
guys, that would have
so
been
we
bad.
we did that. If they didn't call the foul where the guy elbowed our keeper there, then that would have been they would have scored in that last minute, and we would have been in a we would have gotten conceded in the 90 plus minute yet again. So it's basically we're watching the same thing again. Only difference is that we scored
Yeah,
and then conceded. So back to a tie.
yeah, and wait, I'm gonna read Lamb Chops. It says, it's not a loss, but dropping points in that kind of fashion against a club that has barely scored all season certainly feels like one. 100%. 100%.
I
Cooper
just
as
want.
well.
Oh
Go ahead. Go ahead, Angela.
no, I just wanted because uh that was Lamb Chop that just said that statement, right?
Yeah. Yeah, Lamb
So
Chop.
yeah, so no, I have the standings pulled up on my phone right here. So currently, like you said before, Napoli has 32 points. You go all the way there in first. You go all the way down to sixth place where we are, Juventus. We're at 26 points. So that's what I said about the in previous podcasts where or streams where we don't want that gap between these teams going so far where we can't reach and keep up with that. But no, sorry, I just wanted to compare the difference in the 2 points because Lemchop did make a good point that we don't want to be in slip we don't want to slip away.
Exactly. And Cooper as well says, Juve want a manager? We'll give you Arteta most weeks. No, listen, I mean, we trust Thiago Motta. It's not like we don't, but when the games that he has to be criticized, he has to be criticized. It's no, like I said, what makes you a better coach? If you're not going to be criticized, you know what I'm saying. So, I think with Motta we are in the right direction. It's just it's going to take it's going to take time. It's not going to take like in what 6 months that the team like Juve is going to be like. Remember, it's like I said, his first year at Bologna, they weren't doing so well. They were basically like the Juventus that we are now, right now, tying a lot. Last season they actually started to play very well, Bologna, and they actually got to Champions League with, like I said, unknown players. But now we do have a lot of the good players, and we are going to get ourselves better players in the January Mercato on the right around the corner. So yeah, 100%. Lamb Chop says Juventus needed to take advantage of their early opportunities better. Yeah, listen, we did better. I think we did better because we scored, but we need to do way more. 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 Cooper says Arsenal were in bad form for 6 games. They just hit their stride against Sporting. Hey, it happens. It happens to, I think, every team, So, I think with Juventus, though, it's been, 0-0 for more. It's been a little bit concerning. Been a little bit concerning.
Well,
Juve win trophies, Arsenal don't. I mean, yeah, 100%. I mean, listen, no offense to Arsenal, like I said, because I do like Arsenal too. But like I said, Arsenal, the problem with them is that they don't have the biggest history, in my opinion. They don't have the biggest history in terms of winning the big trophies like a Champions League. Us Juventus, we have 38 Scudetti. So what are you gonna do when we have the most team that has in Italy that has the most trophies? So
Gio, I'd like to also add, going back
yeah.
to what you said about the
Mhm.
Mercato, Giuntoli has to step up and make some big moves come January because this is really going to test how good he is because we need quick changes that will be effective immediately.
Yeah. 100%. And FS17 is just exactly how I was earlier as well, and probably you guys as well, Angela. I mean, look, it says not only was it a draw, we conceded a goal against Lecce. I'm all in for Motta, but he is not cutting it right now. Exactly.
Agreed.
100% agree with you, man, because like I said, it's against Lecce in the last minutes. You know, it, we shouldn't even be conceding at all to this team. Seriously. Inter, even though in my opinion we did have there was like one incident I think in the first half where we should have got a penalty. So, but like I said, the referee, Marotta League. I always say that because when Lecce played Inter, they couldn't score until they got a penalty, and then they started wrapping the goals in, and that was it. That was it. That was it, man. But yeah, no, 100% agree with you, FS17. 100%, man. Angel says, "Yo, welcome back, Angel. Welcome back, bro.
Ciao, my
Says,
friend.
how's everyone doing? No, no, we're fine. We're fine. Just ranting about this Juventus. I know these bacalas, man. Because forget about it. Terrible, terrible, terrible ending for today's game. Terrible ending." Lamp Chop says, Lecce are not good. Their only wins this season have come against the bad teams. Yeah, like I said, they haven't been playing very good. I think we should have won this game by a long shot, probably like a 3-0, 4-0. That should have happened. It should have happened. So, listen, it's whatever. But I think that, you know, hopefully we get some damn guys back from injury because we definitely need the squad depth. We definitely need the squad depth, guys. We need to do something. We need to do something. We need to do something. The Mercato is going to be a big, important one. So,
Giuntoli, it's your time.
yep. My guy Cooper says, like I said, I've been watching Serie A. Haven't found a team. Hey, you already know the team here, bro.
You already know.
Juventus. Come on. Come on.
Look
If you
what
haven't
stream
found a
you're on
team,
right now.
let's go. Become a Bianconetto, my friend. I'm telling you right now. You're going to love it. You're going to love it. You're going to love the community. You priority love it
Fino alla
already.
fine.
Yeah, man. And like I said, don't worry. I do support the Gunners as well. I think that they're doing that. They have been doing a massive job. They just haven't been, I would say, when it comes in the big moments for you guys against a team like City for the past 2 years, you guys can't, you guys are not the team to come up clutch. You know what I'm saying? Like you guys, I would say you guys, and I'm sorry to say this, but you guys, in my opinion, flop in the biggest moments, like especially towards the end of the seasons. The past 2 seasons, you guys crumbled like in the last match days, I think. So like, it needs to be better. So like I said, hopefully you guys do something as well. Especially in my opinion, it's supposed to be your season. So FS17 says, thinking about it, we haven't lost any games in the city, even when half the squad, is injured. Maybe it's not super. Hey, listen, I'm not saying it's the end of the world, but we know that we could do better. We know that we could do better, but I think that, like I said, once we get, I think, our firepower back, like Nico Gonzalez, maybe a Douglas Luiz on form, which we will talk about Juve as Mercato, guys, because lots and lots of news, are out about the Mercato. So, like I said, we'll be covering everything. And the next thing that we're also going to talk about is the Malta press conference as well. So, just going to read a little bit more comments as well from my guy. Anthony says playing Danilo again was a mistake for you guys. Yep. I would make sure that Danilo leaves the team immediately. I'm telling you, I
It's been
don't like Danilo.
painful.
Come
It's
on.
honestly been painful.
Yeah, man. It's terrible. You know.
Gio, which way does Danilo play?
Wait. What happened? Wait, what'd you say, Angelo?
I said, which way does he play? We were talking about it last stream. He gets the ball. Where does he go?
I know. Right back to the goalkeeper.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, 100%. Anthony says Arteta has to prove that he could get Arsenal over the line to win a major trophy, or he needs to go. Yeah, exactly. I think in my opinion, he just needs to win at least something. He needs to win something. He needs to win at least the Prem, something that big, in order for really them as well. And also, your Milan actually has been winning as well, Anthony. Even though it's not convincing wins, you guys are still winning. So,
that our way.
hey, we need the wins as well. So, like I said, I agree. I agree with you, Anthony, as well with Arteta as well. But like I said, it just needs consistency.
I don't know if there's any point really in the history of this club. I mean, I may be wrong, but how many times are we gonna tie? I mean,
Yeah. Oh man, I haven't yet. I haven't.
I
mean, when was the last time we won? I think it was like in the beginning of November. Beginning of November, I think the last time we won. So that's how bad it is right now. We can't even get a win. Even though I thought that we were actually going to win today's game, but it shows that we didn't. Cooper says our owners don't care about trophies. Top four is their goal every year. Yeah, I think that's pretty much. I think that's for most of the Prem. I think except for like teams like Liverpool, Man City. I think those are the only really two teams that have that winning mentality that we could go first place, second place. Arsenal. I don't know why it's like every single time it's like top four. Juventus is the same thing, but here's the thing about Juventus. Juventus every year, we're always going to be a threat for the Scudetto. Every time. Every year. No matter how bad we are always going to be a threat for the Scudetto to win it. Because look at our history. We're the only team in the Serie A, and we're actually one of the only teams in the world to do 9 Scudetti in a row. 9 championships consecutively in a row. The only other team that actually has actually done that or actually passed it, the only team is Bayern Munich with 11. So, listen, I think that Juventus, we will rise back up, guys. It's not the end of the world, but Juventus
we need to
We
rebuild.
need to rebuild. We need to rebuild. Exactly.
You're not gonna win a Scudetto if in your rebuilding process, because Serie A is just so competitive that you have to be at the top of your game to win.
Exactly. I mean, look at Napoli. Napoli winning the dirtiest games, and they still get the 3 points. They should have, in my opinion, they should have tied against Torino if they didn't miss that big chance. Literally an open goal, and the guy falls to the ground, and the ball just goes the other way. Oh my god, terrible. I can see it. Yeah, of course, Juventus has always had that big potential, but the question is, can we have that consistency? Can we actually start getting our big top guys that we paid for in the summer scoring?
Will we fulfill the potential?
I want. Listen, I only want Coop to score or make those nice assists or create something. Create.
That has not been happening.
Exactly, that hasn't been happening.
And it's showing. It is clear as day that it has not been happening.
The only guys I think that have been very consistent is Conceição and Cambiaso.
I agree. Even Luka. Luka's been starting.
He did bad against Milan. He played very well against Aston Villa, and he played very well today.
Yeah,
I don't think it was his fault anyway, but
I feel like Luka's starting to kind of get the wheels going.
Yeah, 100%, 100%. And guys, if you're here, like the video, everybody, or like the stream, just like the stream.
Guys, just quick break. Try to get us to 500 subscribers. The last I checked, we're at 494. Let's see if you could get it. We get another round of people coming into this stream as well, watching, engaging. Let's go. Come on, guys.
Yeah, guys, we're getting close to 500 already. We're only what 6 subscribers away. So, guys, you already know the drill. Get them to subscribe. Doesn't matter if they're a family member, friend. Just get them here as well. Get them. Coming to the channels as well. Get all of your friends, my friends. Cooper, do what you have to do. Hey, listen, I know you're an awesome friend, but do what you have to do, my guy. But 100%. No, I mean, yeah. But let's get back to the comments as well as Anthony says a convincing win versus Empoli was important for us, but we have to start showing consistency. Yeah, I mean, you guys have been winning. I think you guys already won 2 games already. You guys have been pretty good. It's been better for you guys, 100%. I mean, after the Juventus game, it's been very, very good. Lamb chop. Despite the result, Juventus continued their run against Lecce. Yeah. Excellent run. Yeah. I mean, listen, excellent run meaning our record. Yeah. No losses. That's always a good thing. Not impressed by Napoli. Yeah. Who is, man? Who is, right? Who is? Cooper, my guy. Of course, I already know that you subbed, my friend. I already know. But he said that he subbed. Yes. Thank you, my friend. Thank you.
Thank you.
Angel, my guy. Get some more people in the channel, guys. Let's for this stream, guys. Let's actually make it past 10 viewers. Let's make it to at least 15. 15 is the goal for tonight. So like I said, let's get more Juventini, more whoever, even Arsenal fans, any fans. They have a lot of decent players. We in my opinion, we have a lot of great players.
Yeah, so we don't have just decent players. We have a lot of top level players that haven't been showing that top level.
Yeah, and 2K champion as well. It says it will get better soon. I don't know why people are multa out already. They shouldn't. They shouldn't, man. I don't understand why a lot of people say Allegri in. Yes, Allegri. Come on, guys. Allegri's in the past. Leave him in the past.
People shouldn't be saying multa out, but I'll say this: Multa needs to step up and be better. That's for sure. He still, yes, he needs time, but I feel like he needs to also show that he's doing something with that time. Can't just be, he needs time, but he's not doing anything with it. He needs to be showing improvement with the time. And right now, I feel like it's not so much the case, and that's why I'm saying he needs to start stepping up, because I believe in his system and what he's trying to make of this new Juventus.
100%. And Angel just talk about that. Yeah, and Cooper as well says I'll be on Josh's stream tomorrow. True Gooner. Yeah, like I said, guys, go follow True Gooner as well. He's helping my channel out as well. He's helping our channel. So guys, like I said, and Cooper, I will attend that stream as well. So I got you for that, man. I'm gonna show my support for you guys. But yeah, also collab with the True Gooner coming soon, guys, and also Serie A Obsessed. That's another channel that he has as well. So guys, I will be doing a collab with my guy Josh soon. So we're gonna shoot for maybe around Friday or Thursday. We'll see. But yeah, no, I mean, Angelo, any more thoughts about the game in general? What do you think really stood out to you? Let's do positives and a negative. So do the positives first.
Look, the positives, I'll start off strong. We scored. That's definitely something. We've been lacking that. I feel like our offense is starting to improve. I feel the consistency needs to be better, but I like this new possession style. Keep the ball and trying to move forward. I just feel like we need to be more we need to have more urgency and more that scoring mentality with it. It needs to have purposeful possession, not pointless possession. But I like the idea of keeping the ball, not just sitting back and waiting for a counter, because I feel like in this day and age, keeping the ball and then attacking in that manner, I feel is more beneficial than just sitting. But and then you want me to do the negatives, or do you want to hit the negatives
Um,
next?
no, I mean, if you want, we could both hit it. Yeah, no, I mean, then you know what? I'll hit the negatives. The negatives, I would say, man, definitely we need to do better in terms of
I feel with this game
one.
is sorry, just
Mhm.
like with this game, I feel also negatives for one. I'd say the defensive end with in those last moments of the match. I mean that I think everyone could agree with me on that. The last moments of the match, I know you're tired, but that's when you have to dig deep and try to put everything out there in your last moments of defending. Leave everything out on the field because clearly we did not end 90, 90 plus they score in. So that's defensively. I feel like we have to be stay sharper in those final moments of the match. But
Yeah.
that's all I'll add. I'll let you hit the rest.
Yeah, no, and the biggest thing I think also with that is also the way that we come forward, you know? The way that we start to, I think, go when we go forward, we need to create a lot more, especially in the final third. The Cambiaso goal, good goal. What can I say? But it was also off of the deflection. So, like I said, not to take credit from his goal, but what I'm trying to say, we need to create a lot more. Conceição, I think, is the only dangerous player that we have up front at the moment. Weah, where has Weah been? Even though it's not really his position, but like where has he been? Coop Miners is the same thing. Yildiz, another player that I really love, but I just think that I don't know. Like he's not that. Some games he makes a good impact. Some games he doesn't. I think in the first half he did start strong, but when it comes to like really digging down deep in those important moments where we really need a top player like him to score, it's not happening. And my biggest question for Motta, which we'll get in the press conference right now. So I think that was pretty much it for the negatives, my opinion.
Yeah, no,
Oh,
I just want to add that with the possession side of the game, I agree. Like
yeah.
the way we go forward, I feel like we need to transition quicker with more urgency.
Yeah, big up to Cooper as well
We
because
haven't been doing
Cooper
that.
says, big up yourselves in the chat. I'll see you guys soon. Ciao, Cooper. Hopefully we can
Ciao.
see you in more streams as well, my friend. And he says peace as well. Okay, yeah, no, 100%. I think that also we talk about, Juventus. I mean, the management, I would say the managing part from Thiago Motta was definitely bad. Definitely very bad today. So, especially in the last minutes. So we need to, hopefully we could do Bella way better with that. I mean, Angela, any concluding thoughts with that part? I mean, what do you think?
No, I feel like we kind of covered that and just hit it right on the head with both defensively and offensively on how this match went because there was definitely some positives of scoring, but
Yeah.
needs to be improvement like how you said how we're moving the ball forward with intention of scoring. I feel that's the improvement. There needs to be an improvement there. And then defensively, we've been doing good before cuz like I said we haven't been conceding, but we need to stay sharper in those final moments. But like you said, Gio, that possession wise, I think that's where you really hit it is that there we need to attack differently. The way that we're attacking right now is not right because there's no intention of scoring. It's
Yeah.
just we're keeping it and like there's no like okay, we're not putting pressure on their back line.
Yeah. Well, let's get into. I mean, I think that wraps up that part, Angela. I mean,
Yeah,
let's talk
for
about
sure.
Yeah, let's talk about Thiago Motta's full post-match press conference. Um, and the first question that comes out is the tired team. Is this team really tired? And Thiago Motta says, quote unquote, from him, tired team? Question mark. We knew it before, and you could see it in the second half. Good first half, but we dropped off. We took the lead, but we conceded at the last minute. Let's more forward and learn from this. What do you think about that first?
No, I feel that that first line he said about the players being tired, you could see.
Yeah,
You could
yeah,
see the second half was coming on and the legs, the mentality, the energy, the players you'd say their attitudes, You could just see the tiredness that they have. They're exhausted. They're playing so many matches and they have multiple people injured.
Yeah.
They, they don't have the legs to sustain the level when they're playing games once, twice a week. Then they have international break, and then they're coming back, and then they're playing multiple games, Champions League, the Serie A. And plus with the amount of injuries you have, they physically can't handle it, and it's
Yeah.
showing. Second half rolls around, everyone's dead. There's no energy.
Yeah. Exactly. I mean, we could see it with all the players. I think the only guys that really have like some energy is Cambiaso and Conceição. Seriously, it's really that bad. Lamb Chop says in the chat, Whale worked hard as a makeshift number 9, but often appears isolated due to lack of quality service. He needs more support from his teammates to shine in this role. Yeah, listen, it's not even his preferred position to play as a number 9, but in my opinion, I think he should really start to make those inverted runs and maybe try to do something better, and let's see what happens with that. Definitely need to learn from our mistakes, but we haven't. We haven't really. I mean, we finally scored, which is a good thing because we need to start scoring. At least it's not a 0-0, as the last couple games that we had. So, but we
I
should
feel like
really try to.
I feel like you could also see the uncomfortability from Wea in the 9 role right now. I feel
Yeah,
like it's you kind of see that, and that's why he's not as active on the ball. And you could see the difference it's making to Juventus, and it's not in actually a good way because the 9 is not feeling that rollout 100%.
yep. You got my guy Pino, my guy. Ciao, my friend. Make sure to like and subscribe, my friend, because just stay updated with the channel, my friend. Because I know you're from Reno's chat, and we talk all the time as well. So he says that as well as learn, learn, learn. Of course, yeah, this team does need to learn a lot, man. We're tired about this shit. The biggest problem is the medical stuff. Why still no update about the injuries? Yeah, like I said, this is the biggest thing. The injuries. I think the J Medical, in my opinion, should be fired. Every single doctor in that J Medical should be fired. Like, how can you go with a season with 9 injuries and you're like, or like in not even in the new year yet? You know, seriously, it's terrible. It's really bad, man. I agree 100% with that comment, man. I really agree. But yeah, let's move on to the next couple of things for that. Thiago Motta did say in his press conference, he did say, Cambiaso mistake. Andrea made that choice, and goals conceded often come from small errors like these. In the second half, we dropped off and conceded this goal. Could have been avoidable. Let's think about the next match ahead. I mean, this week. I mean, we need to win. The next game is no excuse. No excuse. No excuse. Next game. We definitely need this win. We need a win. It's no more excuses because it's really getting to the point where I'm just like, come on, come on. But Angelo, what do you think about it? Like, what do you think about what Thiago Motta said about Cambiaso's mistake?
I mean, mistakes happen. Of course, it's part of the game, but like I said before, we have to be sharper. We have to be sharper. You can't be giving up things like that because it's gonna bite you.
Yeah,
It's gonna bite you in the butt there. Like it's just I get it, mistakes happen, but at this high level, you have to be limiting them as much as possible and also the how severe they are.
yeah, 100%.
Yeah, it has to be a measure. Like if there's gonna be a mistake at the attacking end by their goal, that's one thing. But when it's by when it's in your area and you're making mistakes defensively, offensively, they can't be that severe because at this level you're gonna be punished. This is an academy. You can't mistakes will be punished 90% of the time. And
Exactly.
it happened. It happened. It showed. It showed that mistakes will be punished at the highest level, and that you can make them, but nowhere, know where and when.
Exactly.
Know where and when, and you have to be aware that there's there's going to be a punishment for your mistake, and especially in your end of the field, there's going to be a very bad punishment that will come our way.
Yeah. And the other topic as well is the biggest, I think, topic that we've all been saying from the beginning that Montero Mota hasn't even really thought of, I think, till now is Yildiz playing central. It's a question mark as well. He can do it as he did it against Lille, which, in my opinion, I'm like against Lille. But in that area where he played, when we find a team that leaves little space, we have to get into that area. We could have attacked some situations better. He needs to find space where he can play with more freedom. He can play both roles for us. But here's my question for Thiago Motta. Why hasn't he even put Yildiz in the 10, right? We said this on the last pod, Angelo. Why
Yeah,
hasn't he put in the at least in the 10 role, put in Bangula on the left, keep Weah there until Vlahovic returns, put Conceição on the right, push Coop Miners a little bit back towards like with Locatelli. That I think would have been way better. Way better. Because as you can see, when Coop Miners is playing the number 10 role, he's really invisible. He's invisible. You know?
I, I honest,
Until he gets his form back, right, and he knows the system, he's invisible. He's invisible.
I honestly feel like how you said about pushing Coop Miners down and putting Yildiz into that central. I feel like there's not many moves on the chessboard left to make with our guys being injured, and until they're back, I feel like that's honestly the last move you could try
Yeah.
until we have our our squad back. But even when our squad's back, I still feel he should experiment with that.
I've been saying this. I think that with Yildiz playing as a 10, we do way better. I mean, look, guys, hopefully, I mean, if we look at the first two games of the season, he played as a 10 role when Coop Miners didn't join us yet. And we won both games, and we were actually very dangerous on the creative in the creativity. With Coop Miners, I think, dropping a little bit, getting more feel of the ball, we could definitely see this Juventus side being that dangerous. Maybe this Coop Miners is not meant for that 10 role. I think that Coop Miners is a very good player, but maybe he's just not meant for that 10 role on this team. Maybe for Atalanta, because he played, like I said, different philosophy of Gaucho, in my opinion. The different styles. But, like I said, I think with a Coop Miner, because Coop Miners likes to free roam, but he free roams more on the wings. I think if you put him towards the middle, you drop him a little bit. I think he'll be way better. But let's read some of the comments as well. As we have my guy Mateo Camisa, man. What's going on, my friend? He says, "What's happening, brothers? Another
Ciao.
tough result." And Pino also says as well, "I believe when Nico is back, Yildiz will be on the bench." Wow, it's a big statement. I mean, I don't see that happening until we see Nico really being fit and really have that impact. If he doesn't have that impact, he's going to be on the bench. Because you never know with this. Like I said, Yildiz is still young. All he needs to, because we can't be doing like what we did with Keane. Remember, Keane, we wasted him, in my opinion. Look what he's doing at Fiorentina. Insane. And like I said, it all depends. It all depends on where Motta puts his players. That's where it really matters, especially the way that we have so many injuries. He should have already knew, because he's a top coach, right? Should already known. Even I could see it. Drop Coop back a little more. Let him play with Locatelli. Let him feel the ball more. Put Yildiz in the middle. Put Mbangolo on the left. And then put Weah on top until Vlahovic is returning. And put Conceição there. I think that's the better team. And listen, and we're going to give our thoughts, Angelo, about Fagioli in a bit. But like I said, I think that is like the better thing, for sure. But Angelo, like, what are your thoughts about like Fagioli and Conceição?
Sorry about that, guys. There's been a lighting issue there. Just went
Just
went
like
dark.
Kapui, bro. Oh
Just
my
went.
god.
What was the question again? Repeat it.
Yeah, sorry. No, no, I mean, no, I mean, about, no, about, no, I was, because I was just talking about like the Yildiz, I think would be more effective in that 10 role with Coop
Oh yeah,
Miners
no,
at the
no,
back, you know?
I got you with that, yeah. But what was your question? Like, do I agree with that?
No, yeah, no, I mean, my question was like, do you agree that, I think with Thiago Motta should already be knowing this from the beginning, especially with Coop Miners not really working in that position.
Oh yeah,
Why doesn't he change it up? He's a top coach, right?
yeah.
I mean, that's what everybody says. He's getting paid a lot of money.
And
Seriously.
in all honesty, I mean, I feel both of us are knowledgeable on the game, but if we're picking that out and he's not, that's concerning because
Yeah, it's concerning.
that's
Exactly.
concerning because he should have been picking that out way earlier, even before we were, because he's on the training ground every day with with them, watching game film, in the
Exactly.
doing everything with the team. He should have been on it like that. It should have been instant. All right, this isn't working. Gildies, go midfield. We're gonna drop Coop Miners. Like that should have just been like there shouldn't even be like a conversation about it right now. It should have just been like, all right, this is how we're switching at this game. But that's where I feel Motta's struggling is managing this team with that. He's not managing the players properly,
Exactly.
and
That's the biggest thing.
it's clear. Like this move should have been made 2 games ago.
Yeah,
2 games ago,
yeah.
this game should that move should have been made.
That,
Maybe
in my
even three
opinion,
games.
who do- this move should have been made when we got those big injuries. You know, I think that was the biggest thing. Getting those moves in is the biggest. I think the biggest thing because of one, we're not scoring, we're not creating anything with Coop playing at the 10. I'm sorry, but we're not really creating anything. I think with Coop dropping a little bit, getting that ball, we would start to create with you just playing that free roll because we know what he could do with the ball. His dribbling is, in my opinion, I really like the way that he dribbles. He likes to make people a little bit, and then you remember, he has a Conceição he could play off with as well. And remember, you have a way, and then when Vlahovic comes back, way better, right? So 100%.
How long will we have Vlahovic for then?
Well, no, Vlahovic supposedly is coming back for the Bologna game. Same with Nico and
No, I'm
McKenny.
saying about his contract. That's been
Oh, yeah,
a
that's
lot
the
of
biggest
talk of
thing.
like how long are we gonna have Vlahovic for?
No, guys, I think, in my opinion, I think Vlahovic's time at Juventus is over. I think it really is. I don't see him renewing it after rejecting. He rejected the latest bid or the latest new deal from Juventus because he doesn't want to lower his salary. Sorry, but guys, I don't see him staying at this Juventus. I don't see him staying. I see us getting a better striker. I mean, I'm not gonna say better, but um, I see that as well. But yeah, no, I mean, about the Douglas Louise as well. We do post, if you follow us on Twitter, we have everything as well for that. Um, we do have that news. I believe that we did post it a little bit of a while back. Um, yes, Douglas Luiz. Yeah, same thing. Douglas Luiz most likely will be back for the Bologna game as well. So those are the four. So four guys coming back would be probably the Bologna game if they're going to be fit, because every single game, like Vlahovic and McKenny were supposed to come back, and same thing with Nico Gonzalez. I don't know what these guys are doing at J Medical, but they gotta get it together. They have to get it together. It's really that bad. But
The
yeah,
I don't even like I don't even know what to say.
yeah,
Like, what are you doing that could possibly be so wrong that these guys are not getting better or getting they are getting better and then getting hurt again? And these are players that typically when they were at other teams weren't getting hurt.
exactly. I don't know what it is. We don't know what it is, but um, yeah, no, and we did post this actually before the game as well. Is that Thiago Motta's new plan for the attack is to give Kenan Yildiz more freedom in order to unlock the final third. That should have been done way before. I've been saying this. This should have been done a long time ago, Angelo. We've been saying this for the past couple of podcasts by now. About the 10. About the 10 rule. But we're gonna get into the Mercato actually now.
Guys,
So
I'd also like to make one statement. We are at 8 viewers right now. Let's try to get to 10 viewers of this stream. 2 more, guys. Let's try to hit double digits there.
yeah, guys, and also guys, 6 subscribers away. So if you are new to the channel, like and subscribe, everybody, and let's get to 500 subscribers, guys. That's our goal. It'll be really nice, especially because at the end of the live, we're going to talk about the channel, the background a little bit about how the channel has been growing so far, and it's been a pleasure to have a good community, guys, and we
Yes,
appreciate your support, man. We really love you guys for sure.
yes, guys. This couldn't have happened without you guys. We
Yeah.
appreciate every comment that comes through. I mean, Gio knows all the teams that you guys support personally, so that should just go to show you a lot about how we are as a community, that we all support each other and understand who we support and look after each other's games and like to include everyone in the conversation, because it's not just us talking, it's you guys talking as well. It's just a group conversation. So thank you.
Yeah, same thing for Pino and Mateo as well. Anthony, loyal supporter. Even if he's a Milan fan, guys, he always shows up, and I love it, man. Anthony, always appreciate you as well. And not just that, but we also got my guy, Severino. Buonasera, my guy. Buonasera, fratelli. He says, this was a loss tonight. Let's get those likes up. We show no creativity. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. And, what do you think about, and I'm going to ask this for you, Severino, what do you think about Coop dropping a little bit and putting Yildiz at the 10 and letting maybe Mbangula playing at the left until Vlahovic is returning, and then you put Boya there or put Conceição, but like I said, if we could do that, it's same thing with Nico. Supposedly 4 players are supposed to return the next game. So let's hope that we could actually start winning. We just need to win consistently. If we could do that, I'll be happy again.
We need to get into a rhythm of winning. Like, it just needs to start with one, and then get into that confidence and that role of just, all right, let's go to the next match. We're getting these 3 points. It's just like not like a question. You know what I mean? I feel like right now we don't have that attitude and that confidence, and now you say that ego about us, but yeah, we don't. You need to have a little bit of that ego. Like, yeah, we're the best. We're gonna win. Right now, I feel like we're not showing that at all.
Yeah, and Severino did say as well, yes, let's change it up. Clearly, this isn't working. And Severino, let me know if you are free this week coming up, and we'll do another podcast. Maybe the 3 of us. Who knows? Maybe maybe we'll have a little bit more as well, because like I said, I've been making a lot of friends with a lot of content creators. So let me know, man. Let me know, brother. Got you. But yeah, 100%. I think that if we could change things up, it would be 100. And not just that, but I think we need players in the mercato. And now, guys, you already know what's getting to the mercato news, because lots of rumors about Douglas Luiz, Fagioli, Danilo, all leaving in January. Those are the rumors about them leaving in January to be sacrificed. Douglas Luiz and Fagioli. Fagioli is
I
the guy
I think
supposedly.
Fagioli's. I feel like he's most likely out of all those guys to be out.
Yeah.
I feel like Fagioli right now is the one that's going to be put on that line to be sent out. That's just from what I've seen and from my personal thoughts.
Yep. And like I said, Danilo as well. Here's the latest rumor on our Twitter, guys. Go follow our Twitter for all the latest Juventus news as well. It says that Danilo has asked for his contract to be terminated in January. He has an offer from Brazil. He also has a serious offer from Olympic Marseille in France. So let's see what happens with Danilo. I think, in my opinion, we should get rid of him ASAP. But
Yeah,
let's see what happens with Danilo.
I feel
But
Danilo and Fagioli, but I feel like Fagioli is more on the line of being out. You know what I mean? I feel like they're more public about it with his agents and everything. They've been kind of hinting that he's. I forgot. I don't know if it was teams in the Prem that his agents were in contact with
yeah.
that were
So,
potentially. They've been a little more public about him exploring other options.
yep. And yes, let's go Severino. Can't wait, brother. But Pino also says Silva or Skriniar or both. Fagioli gonna leave with Danilo. Yeah, I think that Fagioli and Danilo will leave. It's just the question mark will be Douglas Luiz. That's the question mark. Silva or Skriniar? Listen, I'll take both at this point. I'll take both. I don't care. But because we just need a defender that's I think strong enough, and I think that with Skriniar he has experience, but Silva, he has good experience, but he's also remember he is young. He's like what 21 years old. So um, I think we need some experience, and that's why I would go with Skriniar. But listen, if it doesn't work out, if you have an option to go with Silva, go with Silva. I'm all in for it. I'm all in for both. So, Angela, what do you think? Do you think Silva or Skriniar? What do you think?
I feel like there's two different aspects to look at this. Like you said, with Skriniar, you're going to get that experience. With Silva, you're going to get that youth. So, I mean, I feel like right now, experience is what we need in this new Juventus squad. But I do see the idea of having the youth in your team. But I feel like right now, if you're looking for a quick fix to try to fill this season, go Skriniar.
Yeah, 100%. And guys, we also have news as well. In addition to Vajoli, Giuntoli is speaking with both Manchester clubs, meaning Man City and Manchester United, about Douglas Luiz as well. So Douglas Luiz is there as well. The Brazilian could be sold as well after a difficult start to his career at Juventus. This is from source Fabiana de la Valle. So, I mean, that would just be a waste of money if that really happens. But oh my gosh, James, my guy James is here as well. Says Silva. Yeah, like I said, Silva would be I think the first option. Skriniar would be second. 100%.
Yeah, I feel both both are good, but if you're looking for experience, Skriniar will be your way to go. If you want the youth and you want to build them up more within Juventus, then go with Silva.
Yep. And
But
James as well says Skriniar can't get minutes at PSG. Yeah, no. I'm actually friends with one of the really good PSG content creator. We were talking about it the other day about how good really Skriniar has been decent for PSG. It's just that Mr. Lucho, which everybody knows that Luis Enrique hasn't been very. He's not a fan of Skriniar. So, but in my opinion, he's been very solid for them supposedly. So, yeah, listen, like I said, I think I would go with both. I would go with anybody at this point because we just need bodies, honestly, because look what's happening. We don't have anybody. We really don't have anyone. It's really that bad. So we just need somebody.
it's
You know,
really
uh,
that bad. That's funny.
yeah,
It's
yeah.
really.
I mean, look, 9 injuries. Does that ever really happen before? Like half the squad is gone. Not
There's
really,
probably
right?
a line for the medical table.
Yeah, seriously, right?
There's a waiting room to meet with the trainers.
Tony Trim, the guy, guys, and also go follow the All Juve cast, everybody, because they do a marvelous job as well. And also,
Tony, I like
Trim,
your profile picture.
my guy. Hey, Mr. Trim, you got to get me on the All Juve cast. Let's go. Let's go. Us three, me, you, and Alberto. We'll do it. We'll do it. Let me know. Let me know. And James as well. Let's go. Bye bye, Sleepy Doogie. Bye bye, Sleepy Douglas Luiz. But yeah, no, like I said, it all depends on that. It all depends on that, man. It really all depends on that. But 100%, I think if we talk about that in terms of Mercato, Fagioli and Danilo, I agree with Pino's comment right here. Says that they will leave. I think that they will leave. Um, one of them has to be sacrificed. And also, guys, you know what the craziest thing is? And this is an unpopular question for everybody in the chat. Do you guys think that we made a mistake leaving Miretti on loan and not actually putting Fagioli on loan instead? Because I think we made a big mistake on that. Because if we look back in preseason, Miretti was actually doing very well in that 10 role for us. So, hey, it would have been a nice, it would have been a little bit of a nice new texture, for it. A little bit nice, a little spice, I would say. I think that would have been a little bit better for sure. But let's just hope that we can definitely start and change the way that we play for the next coming games. And hopefully Thiago Motta reads what we were saying, Angelo, about the 10 rule for, for Yildiz himself. That's going to be a big one.
Yeah, I mean, hey, we pointed it out. I mean, if he's really that high of a high level manager, he should have been pointing it out way before us.
Yeah.
And clearly he hasn't done that. So it's kind of annoying because there's so much potential there that's not being fulfilled.
Yeah. Yeah, 100%. But I just think that and that was just a unpopular question for the chat about the Mirati and Fajoli. So don't hate me. But yeah, no, let's go back to the comments as well. As Mr. Reno couldn't make it tonight, everybody. So he says, buonasera, ragazzi. Sorry, guys, I couldn't make it. It's okay, my guy. It is what it is. But hey, I'll have you on for the next coming streams, and I know you're gonna invite me for your streams as well. So I got you on that. James also says Miretti out still, not the answer yet. Fagioli, if he wants to leave, too bad. He has promise. Yeah, no, he does. I'm not saying that Fagioli is not that good. I think he has the potential to become a really top player in the midfield for our team. It's just that I don't know what it is. I don't know. I mean, he just can't get that rhythm going like Locatelli. Like Locatelli has been insane for us this season. Big turnaround for him, especially at the biggest disappointing seasons for the past couple seasons for him. And I think let's see what happens with Fagioli. I think we could definitely.
Loca's been stepping up tremendous.
Yeah,
he's been
100%.
And that's like someone how I was saying before about we need that feeling about Juventus, like where we're not plateauing and we're going like, wow, like there's improvement. Like I like the way this is going. Let's keep growing. I feel like I have that feeling personally with Locatelli. I feel like right now he's just on that growth where it's like, okay, I like how he's progressing. I like how he's going. Let's keep it going because there's a lot to see from him. Like
Yep.
I'm excited when he gets the ball. I'm like, all right, what's he gonna do? Is he gonna play? Does he see this through ball here? What's he gonna create? Like I just feel like there's always gonna be something. There's not always something, but I get that feeling like, all right, there could be something that he makes out of this situation.
Yeah, 100%. And also James as well says, also welcome Montreal to the family of the official Juventus fan clubs as of Friday. Guys, congrats to James, everybody.
Congrats.
Claps up to him, man. Because they've been doing a very great job. Very great job, James. So I'm very proud of you, man. And like I said, keep up the support. We're supporting you as well. And don't worry, man. If you post anything, news about anything, I'll post it on our Instagram, on any socials that you want. I got you, James. And I'll let you know whenever I'm in Montreal. I'll hit you up. And Angel says definitely as well. Luka may push Pinso to fourth keeper. Yeah, I know. After that chest save, I saw that. I'm like, Locatelli has been everywhere when it comes to like blocking. When it comes to blocking, so funny. 100%. Got Tony Trim says, congrats as well. We gotta clap it up, and gotta clap it up because that was too good. Like I said. Yeah, no, 100%. Though I think that the way that Loca has been playing has been superb. I think the only down game that he really had was against Milan. Milan wasn't his best game, but other than that, he's been pretty solid. Which is a good thing. So
I really liked how he played against Villa. I watched that game and I was just like, this is great quality from this individual.
Yeah. And like I said, like we also said, terrible ending. Everybody, we all know what happened at the end, especially with the game. But in terms of the modern Mercato news as well, which we do have some news about that is, let me see. Yeah, Benfica have asked info for Arthur. That's also another question. I'm surprised that Thiago Motta hasn't even called up Arthur Melo for at least a game because of the amount of injuries that we have. But hey, it's okay. And
Arthur is just chilling right now.
yeah, he's just chilling,
He
getting
is
those
just
money.
chilling, collecting money. He has a
Yeah,
good salary too. He's getting
yeah,
good money from us as well,
yeah,
which I'm not happy about because that is just it could be going to something better.
yeah.
Could
No,
be going to
100%.
someone better. But yeah, no, he's living the life. He's just collecting millions, and he's nowhere to be found.
Yep. And also, guys, if we also talk about the attack, which we will, and James also says, "Grazie, guys. Thanks for bumping up the socials." Yeah, no, no problem, man. Got you, man. Got you. But yeah, no, about the attack. No, we have there's some confirmation about Xerxes. Xerxes supposedly is they're talking still with the Juntali and Manchester United are in the contact with that, but since he's been I think performing well at United, it's going to be a little bit more difficult to get Xerxes. So the best I think solution will be either Sesko or Jonathan David. Those are the Jonathan David's part of the secondary guy, but right now the hot name is Xerxes right now for Juventus in terms of the attack. Um, I think Jonathan David would be that type of player that would come to Juventus on a free in the summer. Then that might happen as well.
I know Johnny likes Jonathan David.
I know. I know.
Johnny's a big supporter of Jonathan David.
Yeah, and James also says, and we are still undefeated in the league. Hey, let's talk about that because listen, um, I'm not gonna. I mean, I can't compare it, but look at Antonio Conte's first season with Juventus. I think that was the 102 points. Or was it the season after? I don't remember which season it was. I think it was like the 2013-2014 season. We were undefeated. I think we even lost the game. We tied a lot, but we still won. We won the league anyway. So listen, we are draw FC. We are Juventus right now,
Juventus.
but I think that if we could put our act together, we could do something. We could do something. We could do something. Draw FC. Why are we playing Arthur with all the injuries? Yeah, yeah. No, that's what I'm trying to ask as well because it's like we have Arthur. Why don't we just grab him? I mean, I don't listen. I mean, I'll just put him on the bench because you never know. You never know. You never know. You never know. But Pino says Osimhen. Osimhen's more for the summer, not for the winter mercato because remember he's on loan at Galatasaray and remember he's actually going to be going back to Napoli, and Napoli are asking a lot of big numbers. And listen,
No more
uh,
business with Italian clubs. No
yeah,
more.
no more
No more.
business. Yeah, guys, no
No
more
more.
business with the Italian clubs, man. It's terrible. It's terrible how they are, especially like throughout the summer. Me and Angelo, remember, like we were just like waiting. Coop Miners is coming. Coop Miners is coming. He's coming. Don't worry, he's coming.
Koopman is coming. He's coming. He comes here. He
Yeah,
doesn't score. Doesn't assist.
yeah.
And it's like
Enough with that, man. Enough with the Italian clubs going and shopping and said, yeah, I'm tired of it. I'm really tired of it. No, I'm surprised actually. Luca as well. Nothing new about Luca from Udinese, as Pino just pointed out. Nothing new about Luca. Nothing yet. So we'll see about that. But Osimhen's more of a person that we could get in the summer. But that's the only way is if Vlahovic can leave, and if you really think Vlahovic, we would have to make a trade, give Vlahovic for Osimhen at Napoli. Hey, I don't know, but like I said, I don't like doing business with other rivals. You know, especially giving Napoli like what how much money, unless it's like a really good striker like Higuain, right? We gave him 90 million for Higuain. I think that was probably like one of the best purchases ever, especially and when it was Higuain's like I think time for Juventus, he was so good. Juventus, yeah. Unleash the circles, yeah, 100%. And Angel says no more, no more business for the Italian clubs. Come on, we don't need any more of that. But I mean, we could also talk about Vlahovic because his contract situation. Angelo, do you think that he's staying, or do you think he's leaving at the end of the season?
it's a good question. I think it all depends on if we start to see teams going after him.
Yeah.
If teams are starting to bite, because right now I feel like there hasn't been real like anybody really poking that bear and saying, "Yeah, we want him." You know what I mean?
I think
Like,
the only team I think is that's really interested in Vlahovic has been keeping the radar is Arsenal. So
yeah,
I asked a lot of Arsenal fans, especially with Cooper and
I
Josh
yeah
earlier.
yeah I agree with you. They've poking, but I feel like he really starts getting more interest and stuff like that, and because the reason he's not staying at Juventus he's not wanting to is because the money.
Yeah,
I feel like if he starts seeing a few more offers fly in that are to his liking, yeah, I think he's out. I mean, it's clear that he wants the money.
yeah,
I don't think it's
and
about the club. I think it's about the money.
yeah,
That's his reason for leaving.
yeah, and not just
So
that,
yeah, I
guys,
mean,
but
he
mhm.
may be a gooner.
Yeah, who knows? Or
He may become a
even
gooner.
he may become also PSG because PSG are in need of a striker as well.
And
So
PSG has money.
yep.
PSG has
And
money, so
guys, if I was Juventus, take the money, take the money,
for sure.
take the money, take the money. Like if I was Juventus, take the money. Just give me like 90 million. I don't care.
And we could
60
go to work
million.
with that
60. Yeah. Oh, we'll be able to get probably a lot of maybe a Jokic. Guys, what do you guys think about Jokic Juventus? I hope that really would happen in like the future, but I think that would be a very good signing if that happens, especially for Diacomotta. But let's talk about Vlahovic as well with the contract because he did reject the contract renewal. And I'll read it right here. It says Dusan Vlahovic has rejected an initial proposal to renew his contract, Juventus contract, which expires in June 2026, and is unwilling to extend at a reduced salary. That says it right there. Vlahovic, out.
Oh,
Let's go. Get out. I'm telling you.
bro, he wants money for what? What does he want money for? He hasn't been
Exactly.
scoring.
He hasn't even been doing anything, in my
He hasn't
opinion. He
been
hasn't been
playing.
doing anything.
He's been hurt. He wants
Exactly.
more. He wants more money. He hasn't been producing and he hasn't been playing. So
Yeah, exactly. And not just that, but also with that as well. I mean, 12 million's no way. If he loves Juve, cut your pay. Exactly. Exactly. If not, trade him. Yeah, I would have. In my opinion, I think I would have sold Vlahovic a long time ago when he had offers. Like, hey, if Arsenal wanted him, I would say more than 50 million, 60 million. That's the limit. No lower than that. So, Tony Roast Beef, welcome to the channel. Never seen you before here, but like and subscribe if you are new, and share the content as well because we are just trying to. We're almost to. At the moment, we are at 494 subscribers, guys. So we are 6 subscribers away.
Tony Roast
Wow.
Beef, come on. If you haven't subscribed,
Oh, 495 now. 495.
Tony Roast Beef, was that you?
Hopefully that was you, man. Got you. But 495, guys. If I really appreciate it. If you guys can, get us to 500 by the end of this stream, it'd be really worth it, everybody, because we definitely need to rant about this Juventus 100%. But yeah. We missed the boat to sell him unless Motta changes things. Yeah, no, I mean, it all depends. It all depends, my friend. It all depends. Yeah, it all depends. I'm from Reno. Oh, you're from Reno, chat. Yo, welcome.
Reno.
Yeah, my guy Reno. Reno's probably getting a lot of people to subscribe to our channel. Let's go. Let's go, everybody. So got 60 millions. Yeah. Arsenal though. I don't know. I don't know about Arsenal.
I feel like that doesn't
60
hit right.
million.
Vlahovic going to Arsenal. I feel like that just doesn't hit right. You know what I mean?
They need a striker. But the
Yeah,
question is,
but
are
you
they
think
going
they're
to
gonna pay?
spend?
Yeah.
That's the question.
I say you really think they're gonna pay that much for him?
I see PSG spending more.
I see PSG, but I feel like Arsenal is the type of club that they could go to other places and pick someone.
Yeah, and in
And get someone.
Porto, we have to. If you remember, we actually need a little bit more as well. We need what Porto is we basically gonna get them what 30 something 30 million for Conceição. Forgot who's the other guy. Um, yeah, no, just Conceição. 30 million for Conceição to really purchase him as well. So you have to do that in the summer. That's gonna be big because Conceição stays. I don't care what anybody says. Conceição stays, man. Conceição has to stay at Juventus.
That man cannot leave. He right now he's the heart of the attack.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, no, I mean, if you really think about it, yeah, the probably the teams that would probably go for Vlahovic would be Chelsea, Arsenal, or PSG. Those are the only teams I think would really go for Vlahovic.
I
Maybe,
see
maybe,
Chelsea. I see Chelsea or PSG.
yeah, maybe, yeah. That's the only teams I really see.
Chelsea or
Yeah,
PSG.
yeah. And how much we pay for Nico? 40. Yeah, exactly. 40 million around there. I think it was like 37 plus add-ons, so it's around 40 million. And Nico hasn't even done anything. He actually scored his first. He just scored his first goal for us, which Coop Miners hasn't even done yet. But we still need strikers. I agree.
Send Coop back. No, I'm joking. I'm joking.
No. I think that Coop is playing in the wrong position for this team.
Yeah, no, I was just messing around, guys. We gotta. He needs to be. We need to adjust him. He needs to be adjusted and be tested in a different area because right now this is clearly he's not comfortable there.
Mm-hmm. No, I mean, I think. Listen, I mean, we need strikers. Tony, I mean, I agree with that. I agree with that statement right here. But I think Coop has been playing in the wrong position. If you really think about it, especially like I don't know what it is, but I just feel like that he doesn't really fit into Malta's system unless he drops a little bit. If he drops a little bit, gets the feel of the ball, maybe gets a goal in, then he can start being consistent. Because we all know when Coop starts scoring, this team is going to be deadly. So we just need to find that next piece.
I feel him and Luka would play good in that similar line there.
Yeah, he does. He does.
Yeah.
He does. He does. Tony. He fits way better.
I feel like that triangle between if we have Luka, Coop, and Yildiz, I feel like that connection would be very deadly in the attacking third.
In my opinion, I think Douglas Luiz has been even more disappointing than Coop because at least Coop is actually trying to help out the team, not unlike Douglas Luiz over here. Seriously, but I agree. Yeah, he does play better, but I think if we could put Luka with Coop, he would really unlock. You know,
I
the
agree.
he really
Because
unlock himself.
Coop could play more like an 8.
Exactly.
He'll play more like an 8. Loco be more of that 6 role. And then you'll have Yildiz there as more in your 10 role because we're dropping Coop down. But that's something I'm praying will be experimented with because it's definitely something it's worth giving a try.
Yeah.
It's 100% worth giving a try because I just don't really know how much more to explain about why not. Like
Exactly.
we're tying, he's not producing, and we're down men. Like there's just all the arrows are pointing to make that switch.
Exactly. Exactly. And Pino also says as well, yes, I agree. I will try Coop and Loka together. It will be perfect. I think that's the best solution. You do that. You put Yildiz at the 10. I think we have a better creative side on our hands, especially with Yildiz more on the ball. Because as you can see, when Yildiz is on playing on the wing, he's more isolated. And whenever he gets the ball, he has to beat his man. And when he does half the time, he loses the ball. But I think if he gets into the mid, much better. Much better. Angel says, what do you guys think Juventus can improve on? Everything. Everything. This Juventus is not the true Juventus that we know. Right, Angel? I mean, what do you think? Say this ain't the true Juventus. We all know it's not.
This is not the true Juventus at all. Like I said previously, we're not going to see that. I'm hoping we start to get images of it coming around March, April. I feel after the January Mercato, depending on what switches we make, we could even see that earlier if players are gelling better than the ones that we have already. But I feel we need to evaluate this from a fresh start of the new year. Right
Exactly.
now, right now we've just been very unfortunate with our injuries, which has made it very hard to even make the assumption or the or be able to create your own opinion on whether you think this Juventus is top or not. Because when you have 9 injuries, man, you're not. You're not evaluating this team properly.
Yeah. And not just that, but also with I think that this team would have done a lot better if we got Calafiori. And guys, I'm telling
Oh
you
yeah,
right
for
now,
sure. If we had Calafiori, oh my gosh.
dude, guys,
Oh,
listen, guys. I think Juventus was very, in my opinion, we were stupid on getting Douglas Luiz. We should have got Calafiori instead. We should stick on that because I'm telling you right now, I would have been to Bologna. We'll make Calafiori an offer that he can't refuse. So you know, literally, I think we should have done that. And I'm sorry, I hate to bring Calafiori's name up, but it's true. It's true. And even Tony says right here, yeah, Luis is a bum. We made a mistake, and I would like to see the players we sent Villa right now at Juventus. Well, they're not even doing good either, bro. Barenechea, Iling Jr., not doing that good either. So, I mean, listen, it all depends. It all depends on how Luis comes back from this, but let's see. Let's see what happens. I think we would be best if we abandoned the 10. Angelo, what do you think about that?
um, I don't know, to be honest with that. I feel like that's a I don't know. That's tricky to abandon it completely. I don't know, Tony, about that one.
It all depends on if
Yeah,
we try it. If we try it, like for at least a game, and if it does work, let's
I
do
honestly,
it.
I honestly feel try to set up a closed doors friendly match and see how that works. I feel right now doing that in Serie A and with Champions League on, I feel like that's not the best to do.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I think that
unless he plays
you know,
Yildiz, then yes, I agree with that. Obviously, we were just talking about playing Yildiz there, but abandon it totally. If you really want to try that, set that up with like your under 21 or do a closed doors friendly.
yeah, exactly, and not just that, but yeah, no, Tony, I agree with you with the Yildiz. Definitely, I would say that I think with Yildiz playing there, which I think Motta will start to, you know, definitely
I have faith
find
he'll
a role in
recognize
there.
it. I think he'll
Yeah.
recognize that. I agree with you, Gio.
I mean, he already said it in his press conference that we should start putting Yildiz there, and I think we should just do it, just do it for a game, just do it. Like I'm telling you, I think it would be much better. And Tony also says the leadership. Yeah, the leadership is another thing. That's why I said let's bring somebody with a little bit more experience, like a Skriniar, because we need the experience. Danilo is not the, in my opinion, Danilo is not the captain. Hell no, no way. That's the main thing that we lack. Yeah, 3 men, even midfield. Yeah, I could see that. Play this on the left wing, you reduce his potential. Yeah, no, yeah, exactly. We said this many times on the channel that definitely that I think that Yildiz is being very isolated as he plays on the left wing or even on the right. He's not as he's not that, in my opinion, he's that number 10. He's not that wing player. In my opinion, the player that's probably the wing player would be a Chiesa, for example, right? 100%. I think that would have been like a Chiesa, for example. Coop, Bloca, and Turam and Fagioli rotated in. Yeah, yeah, no, that's true. It's true. Turam. I mean, guys, what was your thoughts on Turam's performance today? He wasn't that bad, in my opinion. He wasn't bad. He wasn't bad, but
Average
Bologna.
performance.
Yeah. Trim says Bologna wanted 60 million for Calafiori. Too much. Yeah. Yeah, but if you could also say it, we also got, uh, we got what's his name? What are we? Oh, look who's here, Mr.
Hello,
Johnny.
hello, hello.
What's going on?
Nothing much. Happy to be here.
Yeah,
Um,
man.
I'm happy I was able to make it today.
Yeah, man. You watch the highlights? What you think?
I mean, I think the biggest thing that stood out to me was that we actually like had more attacking chances and like possessed the ball better than I feel the last couple of games that we had. I mean, we had 7 corners and over 60% possession. So I mean, if we're gonna take anything good out of like the last game, I think it should be that.
Yeah,
But I think if we're also gonna have almost 600 passes in 90 minutes, I think we should probably get more than one goal.
exactly.
So, but I think it's definitely an improvement.
Yeah, yeah, 100%. And we got Akira here says, "Man, just finished watching the game, and because I had a soccer match, we disappeared after the first 30 minutes. Yeah, yeah, no, 100%. We should have lost that game. I mean, we scored from the 68th minute in the last 20 minutes, 30 minutes. We were not doing that good. So, Pino says, yeah, on number 10. Tony says, he gets into good positions, turns into a donkey in the final third, safe and strong defensively. Yeah, 100%. 100%. For me, Duram has been improving a lot. He just needs to that final pass to be crisp. Yeah. Strong on the ball on the midfield, though. And off a deflection. Yeah, I mean, Johnny and Angelo, I mean, what do you guys think about
We are at
Duram's performance?
496 subscribers, guys. I don't know if you've seen.
Yeah, guys.
Almost there. Come on.
So just wanted to give that. I just checked now. 496. Sorry to interrupt.
Yep, you're good. You're good. No, no. I mean, hey, guys, what? 4 subs away. Come on, please do it for us. 4 subs away, my guys. 4 subs away. And yeah, no. I mean, Johnny, what are your thoughts about Duram? And then Angelo, I'll ask you as well.
I think I don't know. I think I kind of agree with like kind of what our audience has been saying. That sometimes he's not he's not performing the way we want. But I mean, at the same time, I still feel like our identity as a team isn't really kind of solidified, and so I think maybe he's also trying to figure out like what exactly his role is. And I think now that I mean Vlahovic is still out, I think either him or someone else is gonna have to step up and you know make something happen. So I think although I do kind of sympathize with him, I also feel at the same time that he could have taken more of like a role today.
Yeah, 100%. Angelo, what are your thoughts about Duram?
Look, I feel like he brings good moments in the game. He definitely has his physical attributes of his big stature, which is good, but I feel like we don't see the consistency of his like top moments. I feel like there's points where like you notice his presence, and then there's points where like you don't notice him at all. I feel like he's a player that you should always be kind of knowing that he's around and what he's capable of doing when the ball is on his foot. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I feel like he's been having just say like this average type of performance.
yeah, 100%. And we also got Antonio says, why can't you put this in the fucking center? I don't get it. Hey, we've been saying that also. Like me, Johnny, and Angelo have been saying from the beginning. Why doesn't he put Yildiz in the 10? It's the biggest problem. Why doesn't he put Coop as the as a number 8, as a Mazzala? Because definitely I think that he would do way better. Just I think that we've been saying this whole stream that if he changes the formation a little bit, if he puts Yildiz in that 10, we could see a different Juventus in terms of the creativity in this team, and maybe we could start scoring some goals. Who knows? And like I said, it really depends on the next game, which I think the next game is against
December 7th.
Bologna. Yeah, right. It's against Bologna.
December 7th, I believe, against Bologna. I don't know if it's home or away.
Think we are home. Yeah, so it's gonna be
Johnny, what are
December
your thoughts
7th.
on that? Are you?
Yeah,
What are your thoughts on our match against Bologna with Thiago Motta?
I think it's a good revenge game. I'm not saying that he left Bologna on bad terms, but I also feel like when you go to a new club and then you play your old club, I think that you kind of have to make a statement and be
yeah,
like, I'm not, just because I played for you or I managed you doesn't mean that I'm just gonna take it lightly. So if I were Mota, I would be very, very excited for this game, and I would
yeah,
want to win by a lot.
yeah. And Johnny, what do you think about the City game? Because I know that you watch a lot of the Prem as well. And what do you think about the City game coming up, especially with Manchester City's form?
I think it definitely is kind of not. I think judging off of City's current form right now, City is kind of dismantling, kind of like a lot of the big teams that are in Europe right now, especially like a team like Real Madrid or something like that, where they have a lot of talent, but when it comes to playing together, they're not really coordinating. And
Yeah,
maybe it's because these players individually want all the glory, or they're coming from clubs where they were the top guy and they don't really know how to coordinate together. um and so I think comparing that to what Mota's trying to do here, where it's like, you know formations, passing, um you know it's 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 like a team effort more instead of individual work. I think that could definitely be in our favor. And then I think also, if we're just able to capitalize on the chances that we're going to get, because we are going to get chances because of City's current form. I think if we are just
yeah,
able to put some in the back of the net
exactly.
early, then we got it.
And hmm go ahead. And like I was saying as well, like before with Angelo, like this is going to be an important match in the Champions League. And it all determines, I think, on how we come out versus Bologna, how we're going to come out against City. And we also have a comment here from Antonio that says, I could see a tie just because it's Moto's
I
old
think
club.
everyone could see a
We
tie
probably
coming
will.
from a mile away.
I mean, yeah, come on. I mean,
with our last scores, I think if you were to put all your money on the line, I'd say tie because we've been tying every game.
Still
yeah,
undefeated
no,
though.
it's been that bad.
Still
Yeah,
undefeated, but
Eight
like
ties.
Gio say, Juventus,
Juventus, man, Juventus. Like,
Juventus.
I mean, I just
What do you
hope that
think
we
for the
can do
next game?
something.
I could see a tie.
Yeah, but well, here's the thing with the Bologna game is that we supposedly we are going to get some players back. Vlahovic, McKennie, supposedly Nico Gonzalez, and Douglas Luiz.
Hopefully, Mota doesn't destroy them in training. The
I
rest of the
know.
guys we
Oh
got
my
left,
gosh, and that's
they come back.
yeah,
Mota kills them in training, and then they're out now.
yeah, and that's my other question for you guys. Do you guys think that Mota's training is too intense, especially because we play in multiple competitions, so it's a definitely different, than his Bologna team last season that only played on one competition. What do you guys think about the training sessions? Do you think that he's pushing him too much?
I think that I would say yes, a little bit, because you even saw a little earlier, like a few weeks ago, even Pep made a comment like the schedule is like too packed, whatever. They're playing too many games, and so I think because this year there's more competitions and whatnot, there's more games. Mota hasn't really adjusted to how he has to prep his team to play, and so I think his mindset is if they're playing more games, they have to train more. But I think it should be the opposite. I think if they're playing more games, he should allow either lighter sessions or more, time for recovery. But
Yeah.
I think he's trying to push them in training so they won't. I guess they won't be like worn out by the third game of the week or something like that, or the third game in like a certain amount of time. So
Yeah,
I think he might just have to switch what he's doing right now.
yeah, exactly. No, I mean, the reason why I say this is because like I liked the intensity, in the training sessions, right? But the thing is that we're playing on a lot of competitions. It's way too much in my opinion, and it's concerning because 9 injuries. It's not normal. It's not normal. So what do we have to lose? What do we do next? And that's the biggest question I think for this Juventus. And let's see what really happens. I mean, Antonio also says, is there any chance at least one of the injured players will return for the Bologna City game? Yeah, supposedly four.
Supposedly
Um,
Vlahovic is coming back for it.
yeah, Vlahovic, McKennie, Nico Gonzalez, and Douglas Luiz. So those are the four guys right now that should be coming back. And
Douglas Luiz and Nico Gonzalez are going to be interesting.
yeah, and then Adzic, maybe the City game, and then in like around this in mid-December, we're gonna supposedly get Milik back. So let's let's see what this is at, because we definitely need a different striker option whenever Vlahovic is not in form. So it's gonna be a big one. Yeah. I'm curious. Says, nah, man, you're a professional athlete. Train hard, play hard. Yeah, no, but here's the thing: there's too many games. Too many games. Like Diego Motor already said it as well in the press conference. Because Johnny, before you joined, we did talk about the press conference that he had, and he did mention the players are tired, too tired, and there needs to be something that needs to be fixed. One is the games. Two, I think you're also, the training sessions are just too intense. Let's hope that he could do something, and also, Kira brings a big, big, big one as well. A big point here says that we don't have depth. Even with those players back. Yeah, exactly. We don't have that as well. We don't have the squad depth, which is the biggest problem I think this season for Juventus is the squad depth. We all know it was going to happen, but we didn't know it was going to be this bad, especially with the amount of injuries that we have.
And it was funny that when we were talking about in the beginning of the season, we were like, Vlahovic has no real backup. We were saying, what are we going to do if he gets hurt? Now we're in that situation. Now we're seeing what happens if he gets hurt, and it's I never thought I'd say this, but man, we need Vlahovic back.
Yeah, no, I even said it. I said that, I think without him, it's like we have a low chance of scoring without Vlahovic. Like, and it's just, in my opinion, it's embarrassing because it's like Vlahovic hasn't even been that great of a player this season. And Johnny, I mean, what do you think about the January Mercato with some of the rumors, with Xerxes, maybe a Jonathan David, maybe a Sesko, maybe who knows? I mean, there's a couple other players, Luca from Udinese. Who do you think that we could really, if in your opinion, who do you think is the best solution, especially now at Manchester United, new manager, and he actually did very well, Xerxes. But who do you think is your preferred pick for the new January Mercato?
I know the last time I was on, I was kind of in between Jonathan David and Sesko, just because I feel like Jonathan David is more of like he. I feel like we could use his speed a lot more, because if we're going to be putting together 600 passes, at least one of them can go through the back line for Jonathan David to run onto. So I feel like either him, but I also like how Sesko plays. Kind of like using his body to get around the center backs. So I think judging off of like how Juve's playing right now, I would maybe go for David, and then if that doesn't work, go for Sesko. But in terms of Xerxes and other kind of strikers on the market, I don't know. I mean, Xerxes scored today, so I think that's definitely not good if we want to like sign him on loan or anything like that. Um, but yeah, I think I'm gonna stick with David first and then Sesko.
Yeah, 100%. And we also here have also another comment as well. We also have Antonio saying, "What's the update with Bove? I hope he pulls through, especially in thoughts and prayers." Yeah, for the Fiorentina player, because he went into a cardiac arrest on the field today against Inter. That's what they had to abandon the game. I think he's
We can
okay.
only
He
pray he's
regained,
healthy.
yeah. Supposedly he regained conscious. I think he's okay, but hopefully more updates from on. Hopefully. And also here, we have also a question here from Antonio here as well. It says, do you guys like the idea of us letting Luis go in January and getting Casade? I think he's a great talent for our midfield. What do you guys think? You guys think that we should risk Luis?
Johnny, you got an idea here?
I mean, didn't we like just sign him over the summer, Luis? I feel like, and then now he's hurt. So I mean, there's kind of two sides to this. It's like, okay, he's missed some time. Do we keep him do we keep him and don't loan him, sell him, whatever in January, and we kind of see how he plays, or he's hurt. Maybe we should get a healthier player or like a younger player instead. I think that just because he's missed some time and he's already proved himself to be a quality player in the Prem, that and I mean even in this team for some games, um, I would keep him for January. But if we don't see anything special, I mean, I wouldn't hold him back for the summer or anything like that.
Yeah, 100%. And Angela, what do you think?
Yeah, no, I agree with what Johnny was saying there. I feel like getting rid of we just got him. I feel like that's something I feel like there still needs to be a chance given there. We need to work out the kinks, and if the kinks aren't worked out, then go. Then you got to go because there's not much room for chances here. We're willing to give chances to our players, but we're on also a time frame as well.
Yeah.
Like there needs to be, okay, this isn't working. We got to have an option ready just in case this option doesn't work, so that if it doesn't work, we're not scrambling to figure one out. I feel like things need to be preset so that if things work out, great. We keep him. He's doing well. Good. Scratch that. We could put the money or our deal towards another player. But like I said, I feel like give him a chance. Doesn't work out, then go but have something ready. You know what I mean?
Yeah, 100%.
Have the idea set so that we're not wasting time. We know exactly who we want to get if he does not work out. And I feel like that also goes for other players as well. But I feel like for his situation here, because he's also, like I said, on that time frame, on the shorter time frame than the rest of the players, there needs to be things ready to go for, you'd say, worst case scenario. You know what I mean?
Yeah. 100%. And like I said, so Antonio says here, well, rumors are Luis is unhappy. Yeah. But he's definitely unhappy. I don't even know why, in my opinion, because it's like this guy is getting injured, and extra that, but he's not even performing. How are you supposed to really feel? Seriously, you claim that you're a top player, right? You're bought for how much? Like around 50 million euros. It's his job to perform. If he's not happy, let him go. Let him go. What can we say? But yeah, I mean, let's see what happens in the couple of next matches, especially against Bologna and Manchester City, which is the big one. So especially I think it's Man City are going to be looking for blood. Because I mean, if you really think about it, they haven't won in the past 6 games, 7 games. So when they verse us, it's going to be a big challenge. So I'm really worried for that game, especially because the way that we are playing at the moment is just not up to par. And who knows what's going to happen. Especially instead, City just need to switch and it's over. And we could also see the weaknesses of Pep Guardiola's City. With the Rodri being out, a couple of other guys as well being out. It's a big, huge loss for them. And no creativity for them either. So let's see what really happens. Hopefully we can isolate Holland, Foden, couple of the other guys as well. Because we're definitely gonna need to do something. We need to at least because we're playing at home as well for that City game, so we definitely need the crowd to be behind us, especially for that, and also do something very well. So let's see what really happens with that. But yeah, no, I mean, Johnny, Angelo, what else do you guys think for this City game? How do you think we could break them down?
I think the way that we break them down is that we attack their defense, like specifically their back line and the keeper, because even today, Ederson didn't start. I mean,
Yeah.
and he was completely healthy, but there seems to be a problem with who's going to be in between the sticks. And I know in the past, Pep has kind of put in his younger players into the back line. I know there was one guy that that just got cooked by Gyökeres in the Champions League. And so now that we know that he's not afraid to put those players in those bigger games, they also don't have that experience to go up against, quality sides. So I would I would attack those guys and say we have Vlahovic back, say we have McKennie back, or if we're going to keep way up there, I think we have to kind of have them, kind of float over in that area so that way they could maybe do something with the ball there. Um, and then I forgot who made the comment, but they said we need to play high. I completely agree. I think keeping the pressure on City right now when they're kind of in a horrible form, they're just going to be prone to be making mistakes.
100%. Angelo, what do you think?
Yeah, no, I feel like they're a team that we have to press them, but we have to be careful because City are under that Pep methodology where they can deal with a high press.
Yeah.
They can move the ball out of there and they can pick apart a press in seconds. That's one of their strengths is keeping that ball and moving it quick short passes, short, and then finding that long breaking the line pass that will completely split your whole defense. So I feel like yes, if we're gonna press high, we gotta really go for it, stay compact, and really try to avoid any threatening balls down the middle. Down the middle, even I mean, we could get away with our flanks, but they can't be getting in behind. That's the key point there, because if they start getting in behind, especially when you have Holland in the back with his size, if we're running back trying to cover and they put a ball up there, it's going to be very hard to mark a guy with that finishing capability. But I feel like the key is with them is that we got to win the ball quick. We can't let them have it for too long. And then we got to possess and just counter them. We got to keep countering them. I feel like it's the only way we're going to win, because in reality, possession-wise, they're going to dominate it. They're going to dominate most of the possession. I feel we could get away with exploiting them on a few counterattacks. And that's where that urgency that I was speaking about before has to kick in. That Juventus urgency, that fight has to show. You have to feel that energy, and you'd say that aura from the stands, from the 12th minute. You have to feel that energy that we're coming here to win, and we're gonna smother you defensively and offensively. You're not gonna be able to get the ball going behind, but you're not gonna be able to just park the bus defensively. You're gonna be on your heels, because we're gonna be sending our flanks in. We're gonna be driving down the middle. So I just feel like it has to be from our side, has to be a very aggressive and high energy game.
100%. And we do have a comment as well here from our new subscriber, Jordan LFC. He says, I just subscribed to you from Josh's channel. I do YouTube. Yeah, listen, Jordan, I mean, I think you're a Liverpool fan. I mean, you just versus City today. What a win for you guys against City for sure. Because now you guys are really in the, I would say in the biggest, I would say, the path now to the Premier League title. But yeah, man, thank you for your support, man. Really appreciate it. Up to you as well. And
Remember
also
to
for
tell a
Josh.
friend to tell a friend to
Yeah, man.
subscribe.
Yeah, man. We're actually very close, guys, to we're very close now to 500, everybody. We're actually 5 subscribers away. We're at 495. So, guys, you know what to do. like and subscribe. Let's go, everybody. Let's get more people also on the stream. We have 8 people currently watching, so let's do more, everybody. Let's get some more. Let's get some more. Good job against City. Yeah. Angel says everyone make sure to drop a sub, become a part of the growing community. That's all you gotta do, everybody. Angel just said it, so let's go. James also says, have we been denied handball 2 pens? Yeah. 2 games straight. Yeah. The first half, clear pen. I don't know what happened, but clear, very clear pen. Guys, I mean, I don't know if you saw that, but there's definitely a very clear handball in the first half. That should have been awarded PK for Juventus. It probably would have changed the game. But what do you guys think? I mean, you guys think it should have been a pen or no?
I think so. I
So?
mean, and this could just open up like a whole can of worms about like referee decisions and like the whole like system of like VAR and whatnot.
Debatable.
Yeah, I'm just gonna leave it as like it was debatable, but I think it had enough evidence to be a pen.
Yeah, 100%. I mean,
I feel like there's a lot of
clear handball.
situations that you could say that for as well. There's a lot of there's evidence to show it. Do they call it though? That's the question. Depending on the situation of the game.
I mean, in my opinion, clear handball. I mean, if you look at all the rules, I mean, Angelo, you're a ref yourself.
Yeah.
You know.
But there's a lot of factors into that. Was it close to all that stuff counts in? And like I said, even the ref could be saying, what's this? How is this game? What's the situation of this game?
Yeah.
A lot of that goes through a lot of people's minds. So I say debatable. I mean, look, anything you could go to VAR for, but then what's the point of having a ref? I mean, in the World Cup, they put trackers in the ball to watch the offsides?
Yeah.
And how did that turn out? It was a whole mess. So then that's when they had to bring the humans back in to do the offsides on the lines.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's debatable, but that's also the aspect of the game is you have a referee. The referee may not always get the call right.
But that's why they have VAR.
But that's why they do have VAR. And yes, it does work in your favor, and it doesn't work in your favor sometimes. Unfortunately, today it did not work in our favor.
Yeah.
But there's instances, I'm sure, for Juventus where they reviewed VAR and they said that if that was the other way around, they could have said that's a handball. And then next thing you know, we have the penalty. I mean, look, perfect example. Last week, they looked at VAR for I believe who hit that ball off the corner that it was that Loca? No, that wasn't Loca.
Don't remember.
Against Villa, the ball Martinez made a very good save. The ball came in from the corner, bounced, and he just he got his hand on it and put it out. But the ball was this close from.
Oh yeah. That was from Coop.
That was from Coop.
The ball from Coop. Yeah, Coop and Conceição, which surprisingly.
Conceição, yes. Yeah, I didn't know if it was Loca or Conceição. I didn't remember 100%. I apologize about that. But my point exactly is that might have a different referee could have called that a goal. But when we went back to the VAR, it wasn't a goal. So sometimes it works in your favor and sometimes it doesn't. I feel like it's a good thing to have, but I feel like that why have a referee if you're going to completely take his view out of it?
Exactly. Johnny, I mean, I don't know if you watched the Aston Villa game, but if you did, definitely, I think if you watched that, man, I'm telling you, you could see that it was like at least like what, a centimeter of going in, like.
Yeah, and then speaking just like about Villa, I think it was today that Martinez actually got a handball called against him. And like I don't know if you saw the clip, but essentially it was kind of like the little trick he does with the center back where the center back passes it to him but doesn't pass it to him and he just picks it up. I know he did that against Australia in the World Cup where the center back just like hit it with like his chest instead of just passing it to him. But he actually got called for a pen this time today. And so, I mean, it just shows how close we were.
Yeah, 100%. And yeah, I mean, Akira also says that Conceição hit it. Yeah, like 1/10 of the ball was out. Yeah, no, 100%. And it's like I said, it's the biggest thing is the VAR. They don't ever really check it unless it's in the other team's favor, except for Juventus. It's been like that for like I think for the past couple of seasons now. And if I go back to James's comment as well, Varota, which is Marotta League, will decide all exactly because, my opinion, I think that Inter is, secretly, putting that in the bag, just like, yeah, don't worry, But yeah, I mean, like I said, all these Interisti just go quiet whenever that happens, but that's what happens. But I mean, James also says, yeah, yes, Martinez is special. He deserves all the best coming his way. Yeah, but I don't literally like him. He's a good goalkeeper. I don't like him, especially the way that he is. Especially like whenever he it's very cocky. Even though it's like okay, like that's enough. Enough is enough. He doesn't know when to stop, and that's the only reason why I don't really like him. Good goalkeeper. Really like him. Like, as a goalkeeper, but in terms of the personality and the way that he is, it's just yeah, oh man, yeah, 100%, exactly. And the 2K champion agrees with me here. It says real terrible sportsmanship. Exactly. That's the biggest problem with Martinez is that and hopefully we could do more. And guys, get all of your Juventini here. Get all of your fans here. Get everybody that share the content, share the stream. Because we are 5 subscribers away from 500. Let's get it, guys, because that'll be a huge achievement for the channel. And
I thought we were at 496.
Nah, 490. It says 495 for me. I don't know if it says 496 for you, but
I thought I saw 496.
No, it says 495. Yeah, 495. But yeah, no, 2K nailed it. Yeah, exactly. It's that's the biggest problem I think for Martinez is definitely the sportsmanship. But yeah, I mean, let's hope for the better. I think for the next coming games, especially against Bologna. Hopefully, we get some players back, guys. Lots of Mercato news will be coming out, especially because we're always on it. Andrew's doing the TikTok as well. Johnny is going to be doing some videos for the shorts as well. So let me guys know. We're going to be doing a lot of prediction videos as well for the next game. I'll be doing a video myself like I did today on our Instagram. If you go check it out, if you check it out on our Instagram or on our TikTok as well, and also on our YouTube, there's a video there of me giving my little bit of highlight in a post game analysis, a little bit of about and also about the stream as well. That coming from that, it was posted before the stream, so go check that out as well. And yeah, more to come. And let's see if we really grow from this. I mean, Angelo, Johnny, what are your last thoughts of that? I mean, I think that's pretty much where we really covered them. But
No, I think we covered good amount. Like I said, we've gone for over 2 hours, so a lot of information was covered in this stream. Thank you for coming on, Johnny. I know you just made a long trip back from Thanksgiving, so just want to say thank you. It means a lot that you took some time out to hop on the stream for the last half of it. But guys, look, holidays are rolling around. If you guys want any Juventus merch, you guys see it on the outro. You guys see all the stuff that's on there. If you go to the YouTube, everything, not the Instagram, you'll see more pictures and images and links to the merch. But keep following. Let's go. We got our Instagram that is almost at 700. I believe it's at 693.
Yeah, guys, 693 on our Instagram. Go follow it because, guys, that's one of our biggest platforms right now. And also, guys, we did hit 496. Angela, you are right. I see it now. 496. Everybody, 4 subscribers away. Come on. Just do what you have to do just to subscribe. Get your friends, family, anybody that you know, get them to subscribe. Doesn't matter how you do it. Just do it, guys. Do it for us because, we put a lot of our time as well into this channel and into the community as well because, we love doing it. This is our passion as well. So we love to talk about this, the beauty of the game. So, guys, also, Angelo, Johnny, thank you so much for coming as well.
Of
It's a
course.
big pleasure. And we're gonna be doing more of this. And Johnny, big surprise for you coming back again. Hopefully we can get you more as well.
Listen, when I'm available, I will 100% get on.
Yeah, guys, because we got Mr. Johnny El Tatico over here, man. We got the Tatico Johnny here, guys. So listen, we should give Johnny a nickname. We should give him Mr. El Tatico. So let's
What
go,
about Little Johnny?
little Johnny.
Little Johnny.
Little,
L-I-L.
little tactico.
Yeah, bro, little Tatico, bro. So yeah, no, like I said,
Chat, what do you
guys.
guys think? Chat, what do you guys think Johnny's nickname should be? Well, send them in right now. Send them in. Send them in, and we'll approve.
Yeah, and it's crazy to think that Lecce scored both goals today. Yeah, I know it's funny, right? Oh man, but yeah, no, like I said, guys, thank you for all watching, everybody. And like I said, like and subscribe, follow all of our socials, and listen, 4 subscribers away, you guys can do what you guys normally do: subscribe, like, let's go, share the content, and Angelo, Johnny, thank you for coming again.
Always.
And
Keep
guys, like I
keep
said,
following the TikTok. Keep
yeah,
following and
keep
viewing.
following the
We're
TikTok
growing.
for more.
We're growing that. We're growing on that. We need that. That's our slowest platform right now. So let's try to
Yep.
pick that up and try to get it up to speed with our other platforms. But Gio,
Yeah, guys. All right, everybody. Well, thank you for watching, and as always, fino alla fine, forza Juventus. Ciao tutti, everybody. Ciao, everybody.
ciao tutti.
Ciao, everybody.